Obviously, I play a lot of games. Obviously. But to be honest, the majority of the games I play are single-player experiences. There are exceptions. I played World of Warcraft on and off for about 6 years back in the day, and when GTA Online first came out, me and a small group of friends played it religiously, just tooling around in the open world and pulling off silly stunts. But traditionally, I like to game alone.
There are a few reasons for that, but the main one really is time. I have a fairly hectic life. I work late, I go out a fair amount, and most of my friends are in a similar boat. So often it's quite hard to make the time to sync up schedules so that we can all play games together. And mostly, playing online just isn't worthwhile or pleasant unless you're playing with friends and people you know.
So that's it. I just thought that multiplayer gaming wasn't ever going to be a thing that I got back into. But then 2016 happened.
Overwatch was a game that wasn't really on my radar at all, despite being from Blizzard, but when I decided to try it out, on a whim, I was hooked more or less from day one. It definitely helped that I had such a large pool of people in my friends group to play with, my immediate colleagues obviously, as we often get together to play a few matches during our lunch breaks, and other friends from across the games industry. But I think another thing that really helped with getting stuck in and sticking with Overwatch was getting in on the ground level. So many multiplayer games now, even if they're new, are based on pre-existing franchises and systems. So if you aren't immediately good, you feel completely worthless. And that's not fun. Overwatch, with all its different heroes playing such a wide variety of roles, began with a really fun period of trial and error, where everyone was just testing things out and, most importantly, just having fun. That's the thing I missed about multiplayer games. Too often I find them stressful, just because I didn't want to seem rubbish or let anyone down. But when you let all of that go, relax and just enjoy cooperating with a bunch of pals, they can be the most fun experiences anywhere in gaming.
And that brings me to the other multiplayer game that kind of turned my opinion around this year. Now, anyone that knows me will know that I'm a little bit competitive.
Put it on the stove!
Right, you need
Let
to
me take
chill
it out!
And you missed the pot.
But it's not so much that I want to win, although obviously that happens too. It's just that I like taking the piss out of people. Maybe it's an Irish thing, but often it's just how we say, you're alright, we like you. That's why I loved local multiplayer growing up. There's nothing quite like turning to the person next to you on the sofa and being able to lovingly get up in their face about something. I miss games that let you do that. So Overcooked was another pleasant surprise. The first time I came across it was when its developers came into our office and we recorded a Let's Play, and things got a little heated.
Where, what, the beef?
Where do you want the lettuce?
Oh my god, I hate this restaurant. You're all rubbish.
That aside, it's just a lovely feel-good game, despite the fact that every time you play it usually just ends in incoherent screaming.
Oh my god!
Come on, it's gonna burn! It's gonna burn! Right.
I've unlocked all the levels at home with a partner, invited friends around specifically to play it, and we've even taken it on holiday to play along with the family and a drink or two. And I've never met anyone that didn't love it, including people who haven't picked up a game controller in 20 years, if ever at all. It's simple, charming, and the emphasis on quick cooperation and communication is something I think can only really work in a local multiplayer setting, despite pleas from loads of players for the developers to make it online multiplayer as well. Personally, I hope they don't. It's a wonderful game because it gets everyone waving and gesticulating and laughing all in one room together. I'm pretty sure I'll be playing it on Christmas Day, to be honest.
I guess the best thing about multiplayer games is they just kind of remind you that playing together really can bring out the best in people. And even though Pokemon Go isn't necessarily a multiplayer game, apart from the gym battles, it was just a lovely period in the summer where you could go outside and actually talk to other people and meet other people that just love playing games.
And it broke down barriers. Strangers engaged in nice conversations in London and shared stories about how it got them exercising more, reduced their anxiety, just heartwarming stuff, and definitely needed in a world where we increasingly feel isolated despite being more social than ever before.
So that's my takeaway from games in 2016. People are nice. Not a scorching hot take, I'll admit, but I think it's a good one to keep in mind, especially around this time of year. So if you did like this video, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Where's the sink? Wait, give me a fucking onion! Come on!
Bloody hell.
Okay, that's burning now. That's
What?
burning.
I've
got an
I'm
onion.
trying to put the
Right,
bloody
put it
onion
in.
in
But
the
now we
pot.
need another one. We need
I'm
another
getting
one.
another one.
Oh my god, this is too stressful. It's gonna burn the tomato
It's
soup.
fine, it's fine.
The tomato soup.
Shh. There we go. There we
God,
go.
the
There
only
we
thing
go.
stressful
there we
here
go.
is you screaming.
Alright, okay.